Welcome back, viewers. In last video, we have seen the installation of PeppermintOS, which was based on the Debian. So now we are going to check out the Debian based PeppermintOS. Let us start. So this is the grub menu you can see here of PeppermintOS. Let us check out the advanced options for the booting. So two kernels are available. One is the recovery kernel and other is the mainline LTS kernel of Debian 6.1.0-10. So we are going to use this kernel to boot up our system. So it is pretty much standard, and you can see the peppermint theming is there everywhere in the OS, and it looks very nice. This splash screen, especially liked it very much, looks very fantastic and very original. So it is not a copy, it is not copying anybody, it is very individual and very unique creation of the splash screen. So this is the XFCE greeter. You can see here on the top there are two sessions, default X session and the XFCE session. Then you got large text, high contrast and screen reader accessibility features. The calendar is there and the power menu is there. I wish they had given us the accessibility features like the on-screen keyboard, so that could have been very much helpful. So let us input our password. The splash screen also looks very fantastic. So it's very original creation of a operating system. It looks very unique. It is not like anything you have seen. So now this resolution is perfect. So the screen did not scale up to the resolution that was available. So we had to do it manually using the display app. Now, when you are booted for the first time into the XFCE desktop, you are greeted by a welcome screen. So this is now the pretty much normal in all the operating systems, Linux based operating systems. You get a welcome screen with lot of functionality added to it. So on the welcome screen, you have got suggested Peppermint Hub, Pep Docs, build log is there, and there are some links to the Peppermint community. And you can disable auto start of the welcome app. So welcome app by default auto starts every time you will start the system. And here you can see this is the wallpaper, very nice looking wallpaper they have added. It looks very soothing to the eyes. There is a panel at the bottom. There is no XFCE dock available, and this is the application menu for the PeppermintOS. What is this? This is the file manager. You can see here the file manager is there. It is 4.18 version. So the latest XFCE desktop is available, and there are patches applied to the XFCE desktop with the minor version 4 applied over the 4.18. So it is 4.18.4. That is the version available here. This is the XFCE terminal. Then you have got the Peppermint Hub is there. So you can open the Peppermint Hub. So that we will check out later. What is the Peppermint Hub and all those things. And here you can see the Synaptic Package Manager, Text Editor, Advanced Network Configuration, Power Manager, and Run Program is available. So here you can enter a command to run any program that you want to launch. Then there is this welcome app. On the right side, I think there is only one. Yes, so there is only one link to Workspace 2. So Workspace 1 is the present one, and then you can click here to switch over to the Workspace 2. This is how it works. So now I'm in Workspace 1. So the workspace which is not the current, it is shown here, and If you want to switch to the other workspace, you have to just click here. So every time one click will take you to the other workspace. That's it. The network manager is there. This is the power menu and power settings. Presentation mode is there. This is the Peppermint update application. So the Peppermint update will happen in the terminal. The notifications area is there. The volume control is there, and this is the XFCE calendar. So now what we will do is, let us try out the XFCE, not XFCE, Peppermint update. So clicking on this, it will start the terminal. You have to input your password and it will then check for the updates. So this is the Nala. So Nala is a wrapper over the APT terminal. So it adds some functionality to the APT. So this is Nala. So I think it is shown for the first time in our uh, channel. I think it is second time. There was another Linux distribution that had Nala. I don't remember the name, but it was there. So this is the second time we are showing Nala on our channel. So you have to say yes. So it is very visually appealing way to do the updates using the terminal. So Nala has added all this colorful interface to the terminal update. You can see here. So it looks very nice. So first of all, what it did was, it was to update the repos. So some of the repos got updated, some were already updated, no change was there. 39 packages can be upgraded, so you have to run the Nala list upgradable to see them. In APT, if you are using plain APT, you have to run APT list dash dash upgradable. So not much change is there. So it's very easy to use Nala. And Nala has already added all this functionality, the GUI based functionality to the terminal. And there are some updates to the Linux headers and the Linux image also. That is the kernel headers and the kernel image. And these are the applications that are going to get updated. That's it, just around 165.4 MB of update, and it will require a disk space of around 464 MB, that is almost half GB. So let it go in the background. We will now come back to the welcome app. So this is the suggested packages and web browsers that you can install. So let us click on this. So here there are some suggested packages. I will just minimize this so it will not distract. So Atril, which is a document viewer, has been suggested software. Payroll, it is a media player. Graphical universal firewall, so it is a GNU firewall, so it's very easy to use. You can install this. You can also install the Snap package platform, so it will install the Snap package platform on your system, and then you can install the Snap packages. Flatpak package platform is there, so it will install the complete Flatpak package platform. The GNOME software store is there if you want. Timeshift backup tool is there. Firefox ESR browser, that is the extended support version of the Firefox. Conqueror KD web browser, Enum web, that is the Epiphany web browser. Tor browser is there for your privacy. Qt browser is Vim like Chromium browser, Falcon Qt browser. So lot many browsers are there and some software is there. So what we will do is, I think the update is complete. No, update is running. So without the update completing, we cannot install, because that will cause a block to the database, repo database. So we cannot install right now. Let the update complete, and meanwhile we can check out the other things in the welcome app. So now what we will do, let me minimize and then again. Okay, so it will take some time because the update is yes, so the update is using up the memory. Now the Linux image, that is the kernel image, is getting installed, so that's why it is consuming the memory. So I think we will have to wait. And NVIDIA DKMS is already there. So this is the dynamic kernel module installer. So DKMS is already there in the system. So here, after the installation is complete, you can see here it will offer you to remove the old dependencies. You can also remove the unnecessary packages from the apt cache. So that's very nice. So this is all the functionality that is added by Nala to the apt. So the plain apt, whenever you complete the installation, apt will not offer you to uninstall the old dependencies or clear the unnecessary packages. You have to use the auto remove command to do this, but Nala automatically does this. Now, since the update is complete, we can use the suggested packages app. So let us add the Flatpak package platform. So that is also via terminal. You have to just click on the Flatpak package platform and it will install the Flatpak package support. That's very easy how to do it. You can add the timeshift backup also. Once this is complete, we will add the timeshift backup tool. Again, you have to input your password. So you can install one app at a time. So I have done a video series on timeshift, how to use the timeshift. I think there are 2 or 3 videos there. You can check out, search and check out the timeshift video series and look how the timeshift works, how to, you have to configure the timeshift. So that everything is given in that timeshift video series. You can check it out for yourself. Now let us install the Firefox ESR browser. Here also again you have to input your password, confirm the installation. So it's very useful feature of PeppermintOS. You can install the support for Snap and Flatpak. You can install the GNOME software store, timeshift, the different browsers as per your needs. And I want to add you that here you can see here some of the applications are KDE based. For example, the Conqueror KDE browser. Some of the applications are GNOME based, like the GNOME software store. So XFCE can support both. So you can add functionality to XFCE desktop. Either you can use the GNOME based applications or you can base the KDE based applications. Both will work very nice with the XFCE desktop. So XFCE desktop is suitable to work with the GNOME applications, or you can use the KDE applications in XFCE desktop to add functionality to the XFCE desktop, because GNOME and KDE are feature rich as compared to XFCE, which is very light in features because it is meant to be a light desktop and highly configurable desktop. So now I will close this. Let us go back to the Peppermint Hub, or we can just wait. We will just open the welcome app again. Yes. So now Pep Docs. Let us Peppermint Hub we will do at the last. Let us try out the Pep Docs. So I think it will be online documentation. So the browser will open up. So here the Peppermint docs are there. Everything is given. Everything regarding the Peppermint OS is given. How the Peppermint OS versioning is done. The distribution descriptions, release cycles, how to contribute to the projects, tools used, and the custom features. Everything is given. So it is one stop. You have to just come here and you will know everything that is required to be known about the Peppermint OS. So you can check out everything. All the features that are available in the Peppermint OS are given here and you can learn about them. Now I will close this. Let us check out the build log. So it will show you the build log. So just wait for it to populate. So it will show you when this ISO was built. So the build date for the ISO that we have used is shown here. So here different builds of Peppermint will shown here. So you can use this to check what functionality was added, what patches, what updates were added to each of the builds. So you can check out which builds are available as well as which features, which updates, which security patches, what new functionality was added to the different builds on the different dates. So it is quite informative. Now here there are some links to the Peppermint community. Let us open the links to the Peppermint community. So here you can join the other users to do general discussion about the GNU Linux development, hardware, news and reviews, announcements, advanced topics, networking, installation, everything is there. Next is, what is this? Let us check this out also. I will close this. It is opening up a new session of browser every time. So you can preview this link using the matrix org. Let us continue. So there are some community forums here on the matrix application. So you can join here. And what is this? Let us check out. So this is the link to the codework. So here I think the developers will be there and you can check this out for yourself. There are some mini ISOs available here. Pep Mini, desktop configs, Pep OS server, task cell. This is the task selection or the app to install the different desktops in Debian. So that has been suitably modified for use in PeppermintOS. And I think this is Mastodon or what? Yes, it is. This is the community on Mastodon. So you can join the community here also. So that's it. There are 4 links. We have completed that. Now let us come over to the Peppermint Hub. So in Peppermint Hub, you can see the general system tools and the software tools are available. So to click here, it will open up the network manager. If you click here, the printer support will open up and you can configure your printer. So this is it. This is the CUPS printer interface that will open up. Then the disk utilities are there. So this is nothing but the G disk, I think. Yes. So this is the GNOME disk utility that opens up. Yes. So I wanted to show you here. You can see here the file-to-file system has been used. So around 23 GB of root partition with file-to-file system. No encryption is there. 9 GB of swap has been used, and this is the free space. And the boot has been mounted on this hard disk. So we have used the MS-DOS partitioning system. Yes, now this is important. So you can use this to add the ad blocker to your system. So it will be system-wide ad blocker, and all the ads will be blocked on your system, and that will save you from the scammers and all other unwanted cookies that get installed on your system. I think it is closing. I don't know why. Now here clicking on this, it will show you the system information. So it is just like using the NeoFetch. So the NeoFetch feature has been added to the Peppermint. So clicking on system info, it will show the system info in the terminal. This is X daily. So let us check what it is. So check repositories for update. You have to say yes. So it is nothing but the update manager. So the update is running up and it will show you if any updates are there. So already we have done the update. So nothing more will be found here. So install available update packages. Let us see what happens. Yes. So here you can see remove unnecessary packages from apt cache. So you have to say yes. Remove all dependencies that are not required by the system. So this is nothing but the auto remove command that is going to get executed in the background. Clear the browser thumbnail caches. Yes, why not? Clear the recently used in the list in the Firefox. Yes. Caching icons at the user share icons. So we have to say yes. So it will update the icon cache. Reconfirm Peppermint branding in the OS release. So you have to say yes. Trim eligible extended 234 file system. So it is file system maintenance is also there. So that's great. And the file system has been trimmed. So you have to extend. So I think we have done the file to file system. So anyway, this is not eligible for our system, but yet it is getting executed. I think what it will do, it will try to trim, but it will find that the file to file system is installed. So anyway, it is going to abort the trimming operation. But if you install the extended 4 file system, then of course it is going to work and trim the file system. So that's great. So this functionality is added to the Peppermint OS. So that's great. Now what was the X daily? Yes, X daily we have checked. So now pulse audio. So this is going to open up the volume control. So this is the detailed volume control, or the POW control we can say. It is also called POW control. So it is very you can say detailed volume control. So you can do the volume control for playback, recording, output devices, input devices, line in, line out. So everything is there. And also you can change the configuration profiles here. So you can create configuration profiles. This is the user group management. So right now the SAM user is there. So you can create groups, you can create users, you can manage the groups, you can change the user groups, you can add, remove the users from the groups. Everything is possible here. Now this is the XFCE setting. So this is all standard. I am not going to go in details of the XFCE desktop because it's we have done it many times. Now coming to the software tool. So clicking on the suggested, I think yes. So it is opening this application that we already done. And one thing you can see here, whatever the application packages that we installed, for example, Flatpak, Timeshift, and Firefox, it is grayed out. Rest of the applications are not grayed out. So you can add them. So let us install the graphical firewall. So this is one of my favorite application package. I always install this. It's very easy to configure. Just you have to enable the firewall. Default profiles work very fine with me, and they will also work very fine with you only. So this is the universal firewall. So it has got a graphical interface to it, and it works every time. It's very good software to have on your system. As you can see here, it has now grayed out. We will wait for the update to complete. Now let us see. It should grayed out. It should be grayed out. Next time we open up, let us try this. Yes, you can see here now it is grayed out. Next is the app imager. So what exactly is this? It will offer you to install the different applications in an app image format. So you can launch the applications using the app image launcher, and you can browse all the applications. So it is web based, and you can download the app image. So app image is a can say application format. So just like Flatpaks or the snaps, this is also application format, and you can install applications using the app image format. So there is a comparison between the snaps, Flatpak, and the app image. So I think we will do a video on this. So it will be interesting. What is the exact difference between the these three, and what are the different features offered by each of these? So three application formats, we will check it out. What are the different security features added to these three formats? So we will do a separate video on that. So here you can see there are around 1303 packages in all. Audio has got around 111 packages, education 63 packages, games 142 packages, and graphics has around 109 packages. And there are other we can say other features to this. I think there was some issue. It is little slow because it is fetching everything from the net. That's why it is working very slow, and we are in virtual machine. So here you can see the different applications packages are there. System tools 344 packages, programming 126 packages, video 81 packages, internet 188 packages, offices 139 packages. So a lot of packages are available. Graphics 109 packages. So you can use this, you can register yourself and then start using this. So to just click here and that application package will be installed. Just let me open. So you have to first select the architecture, 32-bit, 64-bit, ARM or X64. So that you have to select, and then you can install the packages. So the packages are available for different architectures. You can chat, you can register yourself, then you can serve the community meet new users of the community. So it is a complete app, very usable app, and I can tell you the app image format for applications is also very good with good security features, and you can use this. So it is a good alternative to the Snap. So if you don't like Snap, you can use app image. If you don't want the flat packs, you can use app image. So it is a good alternative. The Synaptic package manager is also there. So it is pretty standard in all Debian based Linux distributions, and Debian also included in that list. So here you can see here the different application packages are available. So they are all arranged in different groups. You can see the groups here. So I will make a separate video on Synaptic package manager. At least 3 or 4 videos are there. So it has got a lot of functionality and is one of the best and one of my favorite package manager. This is the GNOME web store. So GNOME has the GNOME software center, which is normally comes pre-installed, or you can install it in any Linux distribution with the GNOME desktop, and also you can install the applications from the online store. So this is the online store of GNOME. So all the GNOME based applications are there. You can see here the GNOME applications are arranged in few groups like the core applications. So this is the core applications of GNOME. So any GNOME desktop you will install, these core applications will be there. Of course, the Linux distribution developers will cherry pick few of the applications from the core applications. Not all core applications are found in all GNOME desktop. So there is cherry picking by the developers. Then there are Circle apps. So the Circle app contains applications extending the GNOME ecosystem. So these are the extra applications. You can see a lot of applications are there. So GNOME has got a lot of features, and day by day the feature set is increasing, just like in KDE. And these are the GNOME development tools. So the IDE for GNOME, so you can develop GNOME applications. The virtualization is there. DSpy, so it is a dbus explorer, dconf editor, dev help, system profiler. So these are all applications in the development tools. These are the additional application packages for GNOME called Circle apps, and these are the core application packages for the GNOME. So you can use this online store to install application packages for your GNOME desktop. And this is the FlatUp. So everybody knows FlatUp. It is very popular, and it is the most popular we can say application package format. So most of the users are now turning over to the flat packs. So you can use this flatup.org website to install Flatpaks on your system. So it will install the Flatpak support in your system. Then you can use this to install the applications you want. So here you can see a lot of applications are there, and they get updated also time to time. So it is full, thousands of applications will be there here. And also you can publish applications in a Flatpak format to the FlatUp organization if you are a developer. The Snap web store is also there. There are certain people, certain users who prefer Snaps. Personally, I am not that much against Snaps. It is okay. It is being developed as per the interest of the Ubuntu developers. They have got a right to take the application format in the way they choose, because you can see there is a lot of diversity in the opinions. So we have to respect the diversity. Yes, in the 22.04 LTS Ubuntu ISO, we see a lot of applications crashing. There is total overall system slowness is there, but they have removed this system slowness. If you check out the latest rolling release of Ubuntu, that is the 23.10, 23.04, you will see a marked improvement in the performance of the Ubuntu desktop with the snaps. So Ubuntu is now going towards the total snap based installation of applications. So even with that, it is now fantastic desktop. It is way improved over the 20.04 LTS and the 22.04 LTS. So they are doing it better, and I think they will come up with better and better performance for the Ubuntu desktops. So this is it. So we have completed the Peppermint Hub and the welcome app. So rest, let us check out, give a quick look to the different application packages installed. So in the application menu, you can see here the accessories section has application finder, bulk rename, clipboard manager, disk, menu editor, screenshot, task manager, X archiver, light DM, gritter settings, mousepad, plank, and the beam is there. So if you want to have the plank dock, you can install this. But by default, the XFCE in Peppermint does not ship with a dock enabled by default. You have to configure the plank dock, and then you can have the dock, and you can move this panel to the top, and you can have the dock at bottom, or you can even have the dock at the sides, right or left side. Now let us check out the task manager. What is the system resource usage? So here you can see it is using around 866 MB of RAM. So that's very light, and it is typical XFCE resource usage in any of the XFCE desktop, current XFCE desktop. Zero swap use is there, and these are the different processes and applications running in the XFCE desktop. So it's very light, and you can feel it, it's very light. I don't find any lag in the desktop. In graphics section, the document scanner is there, and the image magic, this image editor is there. In internet section, Firefox ESR, that is what we installed using the welcome app and those suggested application packages. The Kumo is there. What is Kumo? It is a simple SSB launcher. You can create SSBs using this launcher. What is SSB? We will do it another video. I will also have to check out what is SSB. So I will keep this in mind, so we can have this video on the SSB and SSB manager. In multimedia, pulse audio volume control is there. And in settings, the typical XFCE settings are there. Everything we have seen in the XFCE, that is available here. So panel tool is there, panel edit tool, power manager, print settings, session and startup. I don't see HPLIP, so you can install HPLIP, but the CUPS printing support is there. File manager settings, firewall configuration. Let us open the firewall configuration. It will be the graphical universal firewall. Yes, so now you have to just enable this, select the right profile, so you can have either the public office or the home profile. I will select the home profile. It works for me. Mostly I'm at home only. I do online consultancy, so I'm working from home only, so it's good for me. And in the system, you can see the deconf editor, printer settings, synaptic package manager, task manager, Thural file manager. The GDB package manager is installed by default. XFCE terminal, gparted is there, time and date, time shift is there, and the user groups are there. So GDB package manager I use always. There is the installation on my system. I use the pure Debian, but I always install the GDB. So if you download any deb packages from the internet and you want to install it, it might be unsafe. But if you install any downloaded deb package from the net using the GDB, so GDB will check the package for security. So it has got security features inbuilt, so you can be sure if the package is unsecure, then it will show that the package is unsecure, don't install it. It will give you a suggestion, so it will help you to check the installation of unsecure or the, we can say, compromised packages. So don't install any compromised package from the net. Use this GDB to check. If it is good, then only the installation will proceed. Then the time shift is there. So time shift, you have to either use the rsync or the btrfs. So if you have got the btrfs file installed, file system installed, you can use btrfs type. And if it is any other file system, then btrfs, you have to use rsync. Go next, will estimate the file system size, and then you can configure for daily backups, weekly backups, monthly backups, and the yearly backups, and how many backups to keep in memory. All those things can be done using the time shift backup. So you can see the complete hard disk it is shown. So out of the 23 GB, 16 GB is free. So the installation of PeppermintOS is just 7 GB. So it is a middle tier operating system. So not very much heavy, not very light. Then you have to select the next. You can do daily backups. Let us have one backup daily, monthly one backup, weekly one backup, hourly one backup, and the boot we can keep one record. So boot normally it will not change every day, so you can have one boot backup. And whenever you install any new app, this operating system, you can take a new backup of the boot because the boot entries will change. Then you have to select whether you will do monthly, weekly, hourly, and boot. Yes, you have to select next. You can exclude all files, you can include files. So root files, what I will do is I will include only the hidden files. So hidden files are system files, so those will be included, or you can include all the files. And for the home, let us do in only hidden files here, and in the this user folder we will include all files, and you have to hit finish, and it will then ask you, it will give you option to create the first point, backup point. So you can hit the create button to create a new manual backup point, or it will also do automatic backups, but you can create the first manual snapshot of the system. You can restore the snapshots, delete, browse. There are some settings, and the settings wizard that we just saw, it can again run whenever you want. You can run the settings wizard and change the settings of the timesheet. So it's very well thought of system in the timesheet. So with this, I think yes, let us check out the backgrounds. If we can change the wallpapers, yes. So wallpaper is very important part of the system experience. So you can see this is the wallpaper that is available. Only 2-3 wallpapers are there. All are very nice. Not nothing unpleasant here. I especially like this. Looks very nice. This is the mint shrub is there growing in a pot, and this is another wall. So everything is nice, nothing to complain about, and everything is snappy. Your user inputs will get immediate response from the system. And with this, now I will stop the video here. See you in the next video where we'll do the installation of the Debian based Peppermint ISO. So we will check out. So Debian based means simply that the system D will not be there. It will use another system D, non-system D is system manager. So you can check it out. Okay, so with this I will now stop the video here. In the next video we will do the installation of the PeppermintOS, which is based on the Debian ISO. So Debian means it will be systemd free. So we will check out what options it offers instead of the systemd. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.